Alright guys, welcome back to Diablo 3 on Inferno difficulty. Currently still on the Fields of Slaughter before Bastion's Keep, but not for very long because we're now gonna make our way across that particular bridge over there into Ariad Crater.
I could no longer. Great word. Forward, friend. Now.
We worked hard enough to reforge your sword of justice. Honor us, Seraph.
So, Turael now fights with us as well, which is helpful-ish, I guess. He does some damage. He can actually be a savior in some boss fights, because he literally... Well, if you're dead, he doesn't necessarily die with you. So, with him being dead, he can... Well, with him not being dead, he can actually finish a boss fight, despite the fact that you're dead. Now sadly, I'm not certain what happens if he does, because I've only seen it happen... Well, I've almost seen it happen, basically. I think the boss must have had about 200 health left when I finally was forced revived.
Why are you so far from the rest of the troops?
All of my lads are dead. And I mean to see these bastards suffer for what they've done. Are you with me? Here they are! Charge!
Okay, so defeat the demon attack. Blaze of Glory.
Well, the ones in the skies have finally graced us with their presence. Cut them down! Those worms have come up from behind. Bloody adorable! They're trying to ambush us!
Oi! I'm trying to heal myself. Thank you. So I need to survive. Well, I need to defeat them, actually. Apparently.
That's the last of those shrieking little devils! Kill them all!
Labyrinth, okay. Well, that took a while.
Will the keep defenses hold without your leadership, Tyrio?
They have been greatly bolstered by our friend's work. I think they will manage. All the same, I must return when the demon gate is broken.
Well, they're all dead and we're not. I'd call that a win, eh? I'll hold this bridge. Go on. You have a demon lord's head to put on a pike.
Be careful, Captain.
Well, that was nice. And due to inventory space restrictions, I will now go back to base. No, I don't need the Book of Cain, I've identified everything. And yeah, the rest is for sale.
Do the demons run when they see you coming? No? Well, no one ever said they were smart.
And I'm almost back up to 1 million already. So I do not feel bad for having bought those shoes and having made that particular gem. Our goal is still quite a way away. Don't be too confused by the fact that the arrow's already on the map. I guess if you're just walking across a bridge, it's not that difficult to figure out where you're meant to go. And this treasure goblin will not have a very fun time.
Need more arcane
I think
power.
someone's giving these guys shields, but I don't know who.
Health returns.
Let's check out what he gave us. A sword. Which is not very good. And a crossbow, which is also not very good. Once the siege is over, I'll kind of show you how far we still have left to go. That way. So, slightly more than we've already covered, actually. But do not despair. I could try running for it, but in the past that has not worked out too well for me. But I will avoid side dungeons. And again we have to go under the bridge because it's kind of broken on top.
Just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
And what do we have? Vampire, Plague, Flake's damage, and apparently Frozen. Well, that's manageable. A hat and a thing. Oh, a voodoo mask.
Justice be done.
I think I'll actually do this particular side dungeon because I don't remember what's in it. Oh, I remember what's in it. I might die a few times here. Oh no, this is a different one.
Tried the adventuring life, didn't care for it. Too much pain, not enough profit.
I confused this. There's also a dungeon, a side dungeon, which looks exactly the same, but it has a boss group in it. So, with that amount of space to run away, that can be tedious. A Stechhelm, which is actually a German word. Well. Okay, pointless. Now the level requirement reduced by stat to me also seems very futile. Since the nature of this game means you're gonna spend most of the time at level 60, and that means you can equip anything in terms of level requirement anyway, so you don't need them lowered. And that means that stat just takes away something else which might actually have been useful. Okay. Here we are at a waypoint though, and there's a horde of tiny things down there.
Your defenses are nothing.
That went well. And let's check out the chest armor. Nah. I think we're approaching our goal though, yes. Edge of the Abyss. Boss fight coming up.
Eldruin.
Yes. This guy has reflect damage on him all the time, always, so...
Justice be done.
Doesn't seem like a very smart creature though. There we go.
A victory for the ages.
I come with urgent.
And I will.
And now we're actually approaching Asmodan. 666.6 damage. Now, if that doesn't fit, I don't know what does. I found weapons like that before. Sadly, it doesn't give them anything special. I would have found that a very funny Easter egg. Maybe if you hit Diablo with a weapon that does 666.6, he instantly dies.
The demon.
That would have been hilarious. Sadly, it doesn't happen. So yeah, we now need to go through the area at Crater.
My playthings. Now, you have my undivided
Oh, come on.
attention.
Literally a boss right at the start again?
She will die like the rest of them.
Okay, he's got Mortar, he's got Waller, he's got Electrified and Knockback? No, Shielding and Knockback. He doesn't have Electrified, that's my Hydra making the electro noise. I got him down though.
I am so good. I astound myself.
Alright. I think we handled that quite well. Some pants. Which actually increase my damage. Happens rarely enough. A terrible headpiece. And a mediocre voodoo mask. If you're wondering, when it says immune on the worm, when I hit him, it means he's immune against the slowing effect of my arcane damage. Because being a worm, he doesn't move at all. Now I have to say I don't much enjoy these environments, but it's not that difficult of an area, I feel. You can get nasty boss combinations, of course, as always, but I remember when I played the last time through this, it was fairly manageable. And what do we have over there? Vortex, fast, fire chains, and electrified. Ouch. Yeah, there we saw Vortex. They also took very quick care of my diamond skin.
A powerful enemy we have laid low.
Well, hopefully. A staff. Usually those aren't very good. And a mace.
This is an abomination. Asmodan has brought pieces of hell into our world, along with his demonic host.
That skin of mace is actually the one I wore when well, pretty much all through hell difficulty. I wore that particular skin. Not that it really matters, the skin is really irrelevant,
so
but
good. I astound myself.
I thought maybe I should tell you anyway, just because I can. These things here spit out fire occasionally, but again they're easy to avoid.
I am so good. I astound myself.
And occasionally you will be attacked by tons of these crawling things, which die very fast and are thus very nice for building up, well, enemies killed in one blow kinds of combos. Anything up here? Maybe.
Nephilim, your misbegotten kind is creation's greatest sin. But your time is done. You will find only death in my realm.
You see, he's at it again. I destroyed his armies. He keeps going on about that he's going to win. I destroy his siege machines, same difference. I destroy his massive beast, again the same thing. I like these tower designs from...
These poor things live in eternal torment.
Now, these guys here, you really want to watch out. Damn it. And it's a boss group to boot, which is not nice. They cast this thing on you, which I now can't avoid because they're walling me in.
I'm healed.
This will basically give you a debuff, which damages you whenever you use a skill that uses your resource. So in my case, whenever I use a skill that uses arcane power, I get damaged. The damage kind of scales with the cost of the spell, but it's not 1 damage per arcane power used. And of course, considering my main damage skill and such, that is not nice. You see 717 damage per second of casting Disintegrate.
I'm healed.
If it's not a boss group, you can usually avoid these. Not always, but there tends to be enough space. Of course, in a boss group, things are slightly different. Did we get a mighty belt? And a bow. These levels are fairly short, by the way. You kind of see the size of the outer circle at the moment. That's the size of the level, roughly. It's going to be a circle, and somewhere in the middle is going to be the gate down.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Okay, and there we have some Stygian crawlers. What do they
I
have?
never imagined such a creature.
Electrified, frozen, nightmarish, and what else? Reflecting damage. Oh. Guess I should have noticed that before.
My bags are full.
Okay. Back to town again. The amount of junk I get.
You're going
Waterfront
down into the
Master,
crater
fix me up.
yourself. Would you like something to eat? It's not something you should do on an empty stomach.
He seems to be fairly focused on eating. And yeah, we hit the 1 million mark again. Well, hey, I can go shopping again. Yeah. By the way, there's, well, I just looked it up earlier. There's tons of people on YouTube that build Inferno characters on a fairly small budget. So I'm not certain if it's actually still the case that people in general worry about the difficulty. I know some people did, and still do. I was Skype talking to someone a few days ago, which is one of the reasons I actually made this project. And he said that Inferno, well, he was very worried about Inferno difficulty, and he said he'd just gotten back into Diablo 3 after the patches, and that he was gonna try Hell difficulty, but he did not think he could manage Inferno at all for, well, not for a long time. These hulking face beasts, by the way, are, well, they can teleport. Hence the name, I guess. And they keep appearing behind you. What do I have here? Frozen mortar, reflecting damage, and teleporter. They are also capable. Well, the mortar is, the mortars are high damage things, so they can blast through diamond skin very fast. Rare boots. Yeah. Now these boots actually have a high dexterity bonus, which is nice, and of course health globes and potions grant 11,000 health more. I am currently on the highest tier of potions, and they heal for 12,500. And those boots would double that, almost.
Your presence pleases me. Every step brings you closer to my embrace.
She's meant to be a little... She's meant to put a little bit of sex into the game, but... at least for me that doesn't work for her. She's got too little human in her. Like, if she looked human... Well, she's kind of a big spider, like that Queen Aranea got woman thing. If she looked more human, she could still be a demon, of course. Simply, a demon that looks human, which would be perfectly befitting a Tempter's kind of demon. Then, for me, that would work a lot better. The whole seduction and trying to kind of I don't know, not die here for once. Wow. But yeah, that would work a lot better. I think if she were a slightly human character and not a big spider, that doesn't really make me think... It doesn't make me think attractive thoughts. Let's just put it like that. It makes me think, oh my god, it's a spider. Who the hell would want to sleep with a spider? Oh look, an unspeakable thing. Which is, I believe, an offhand thing for witch doctors. Yeah. Now sadly it's not only unspeakable, it's apparently also unidentifiable, so I can't tell what it's supposed to be. They should have made it something identifiable, I think. And they should have made this woman more womanly. I mean, there's no reason this game couldn't have a little bit of a slightly skimpily dressed demon that tries to, I don't know, seduce you over to her side by promising you her womanly charms. Guess it doesn't really work if your character's a female, but at least that would make more sense. Her being a big spider thing, well, it makes you wonder, because she's kind of...
Oh, you've met my daughter.
There she is.
Are you enjoying their company?
So apparently she's kind of the consort of Asmodan, which, in my interpretation, pretty much means prostitute. And I have no idea how that works on a purely mechanical... From a purely mechanical point of view. I have no idea how they would engage in, well... what kind of interests that demon would have in the other demon. How that particular thing could work. I don't get it. Now I know it's more of a game and it's not meant to be that way, and it's probably not the kind of thing you're supposed to think about, but I am definitely a more mature player, so I see no reason why I shouldn't be able to consider those, shouldn't be allowed to consider those things. Okay, electrified, desecrator, what else did we get? Vampiric and knockback.
I'm badly wounded.
Yes, well, I was standing in the desecrated floor, which was not very smart. I would appreciate the lag to go away, please. Thank you. And a Manitou mask.
Everyone in my age has perished. Yet these demons we slay will be reborn in the depths of hell for the rest of time. Fate has no mercy for our kind.
I quite like these crawlers, they don't really do much damage. Acceptable, I guess. Though of course nowadays if I were to start a new character, I would probably just use this one here to farm items for that. I could just reset the difficulty back to normal and play through the game on normal once. That would also give me all the speedrunning achievements, I think, because the fights would last a second each. What do we have? Nightmarish, Fast, Frozen and Plagued. That seems manageable. Okay, this does not seem nice though. Stop freezing me. Whoa, 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 I'm dead.
Still waiting.
Yep. Called it. Wow. I think I must have been frozen I thought I'd avoided it, but apparently not. Oh well, where did I die though? Oh, all the way around. Well. But yeah, I hope you don't mind me ranting a little bit at times about the game and the content. In general, it's a very good game, so keep that in mind. I'm not trying to bash the entire game. It's more little points. And they could have made this slightly, I don't know, slightly spicy woman a lot more spicy, I guess. As it stands, all I'm really thinking is, why is Asmodan interested in her? I'll get you guys this time. I told you. And these guys down there, they're kind of in eternal torment because that lovely prostitute woman enjoys tormenting things. Meh. Well, that's quite a lot of topaz I got from this particular session. And there's the Heart of the Damned, which is the first, where the first sin heart is, which we're meant to destroy.
All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me.
See the point about her trying to add a bit of spice to the game? It just doesn't work. Wow, wow, wow. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Face beasts and these succubus guys that put that curse on you. And then there's ones down there. Oh, they can fly up. Wow, I didn't know that. But only one of them did so far.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
Okay. But now she cursed me, which isn't nice of her. Sadly, when she copies herself using the illusionist thing, all of the illusions can
pick up anything else.
all of the illusions can cast that curse on me. I'll do the selling quickly, and then I'll make another cut. And I'm trying to finish Act 3 this session, but I'm not certain if it'll work out. You can fix me up, thank you. I died once, so that caused some damage. But at least these days you actually still make a profit while playing. Before the 1.6, 1.7 patches, often enough you would play, or at least for me, I would play through Inferno for a bit and actually lose money in terms of for the repairing costs. And well, to me that's not enjoyable.
I'm healed.
Well, that's nice. Alright, I was gonna make a cut, so I'll see you soon.